What is up, guys? Welcome to today's market recap. Today, honestly, price action was super nice, but sadly, I wasn't able to cap make money from it. Um, Really obvious strong liquidity, in my opinion, and yeah, just wasn't able to catch a trade because I decided to stick to my entry model. Honestly, looking back, I should have still done something, taken something that honestly kind of went along my entry model, but yeah. Going into the day, I had a bearish bias. We had inverse this 4 hour to the downside, and we were inside of this hourly fair value gap, and we have all of this higher time frame LR, which was super nice. Um, Here at open, we ended up trading trading lower. There was some meh longs. I was more bearish, and you're also not really reacting out of anything. It's just a sweep of this low here. I would have been break-even either way. But then we ended up sweeping out these highs. And I was seeing this high as protector since it traded into the hourly fair value gap, and we didn't really need to sweep it. Um, and honestly, I was looking to take this 1 minute inverse. I would give this not really that high of a rating, but why would we manipulate, like have an open lower, go higher, sweep out this highs, and then inverse this fair value gap if we're not really bearish? Like if we're gonna be bullish, we should have just run through here. But what do we do? We sweep out these highs and then continue going lower. Also respect to this 1 minute fair value gap. We didn't resist 5 minute fair value gap though, which kind of sucked. It would have been better if we had respected it, but it lacked narrative, so it didn't really matter that much. But yeah, and now we got the inverse here on this close, but bro, it's a super weak close. I gotta zoom in to see if it inversed, and it's by a tick, bro. Like it's actually just a tick. So I kind of that was a bit sketchy to me and threw me off, so I didn't really take this. But I was planning on having like 75 points, and I was gonna take profit at this low here. I was gonna go for a bit higher RR down at 1 to 1, and it would have played out, yeah, which kind of sucks. Then we ended up opening up this 15-minute fair value gap, and we made relative equal lows with this low. And then also on the lower time frame, what do? We made all of this low resistance liquidity. There was also this 1 minute inverse here out of a 5 minute fair value gap, and I was kind of close to taking this, but I decided to fade this just because we had a 50 minute fair value gap a bit higher up, and also we had 10 a.m. open up, so like a new 4 hour candle, and expecting a 5 minute fair value gap to sponsor a 4 hour candle. It's just the 5 minute fair value gap is just really low time frame, and you want to see a higher time frame sponsorship at least from the 50 minute fair value gap, at least from the 50 minute time frame and higher. So yeah, that was the reason that this ended up losing, and then yeah, we ended up topping the 50 minute fair value gap, and I really wanted to take some shorts. There was this 5 minute fair value gap here, which I was looking to see get inversed. We barely we didn't inverse it by fucking like barely. Wait, hold up. All right, okay, so yeah, we didn't get the inverse by like a fucking tick, but we did get the inverse on MNQ, and honestly, that's so fucking annoying. Um, but yeah, then we ended up opening up this 5 minute fair value gap, and I said, okay, bet we're delivering from this higher time frame 50 minute fair value gap. We opened up a 5 minute fair value gap, a continuation gap. I'm willing to take an inverse out of it, even though we haven't inversed this 5 minute fair value gap here. But the thing is that we didn't have any inverse. There was no 1 minute, there was no 2 or 3 minute or whatever. There wasn't even a 30 second. The only time frame that there was a 15 second, but like, bro, I'm never gonna take a 15 second inverse. Honestly, on a case like this, maybe I should have just because of how obvious the drawn liquidity is lower. Like, bro, so much LR here, so much LR that we built up here. Like, it's so fucking obvious, bro. Also, once I saw this 1 minute CIST, I really wanted to take it, but I just decided to stick to my entry model. Um, and yeah, wow, this would have been such a banger, bro. Like, wow, that's so annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. And then I also wanted to take some shorts like this out of this 1 minute Ferrari gap, have a stop, I don't know, like around here. We ended up getting the 5 minute Emerson and Q, and I didn't really think of it that much. Like, I should have just taken this honestly. Have a stop around here, 50-point stop, and target at 1-to-1. Um, this would have also been super nice. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't take this. I didn't really think of it in the moment, and yeah, like the draw liquidity here was so fucking obvious and so clean that in times like this, I shouldn't let my entry model hinder my like bias and confidence on the drawn liquidity. So I think that I should be more like discretional and open to taking more like entries, not so much following my entry model just because of how obvious this shit was. But yeah, it is where it is. Lesson learned, and we move on. Nothing I can really do much about it at this point. I was honestly pretty pissed off because I missed my entries and stuff. But yeah, I mean here, honestly, weak as close, then we inverse here. Yeah, I should have just taken this, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, that is it for today, and peace out.